Hello and welcome to yet another session of Wild Cafe, in which we will be channeling a transmission of information that will allow you to keep up with the energy updates of the new Earth. Hopefully, the information is helpful and beneficial in your own journey. And if there are any questions or any comments, then feel free to um, just share them so that we can better assist you with the transmissions. And without further ado, we are welcoming you into our world, that of the Arcturians, the Pleiadians. We are here in this transmission to let you know a very clear message that is meant to aid you in your journey of ascension and in your journey of self-development. Know that not everything that you hear is for you to take the blame on, and that not everything you hear is really sitting in the truth. So there is a very clear distinction that needs to take place today and from this day onwards as to what resonates with you energetically, and whatever other blueprints are no longer in resonance with your own system, whether you are running with and in adrenaline, or whether what is happening is coming from your heart. There is a very clear distinction that needs to take place in your mind, in your discernment, in order to know what is best for your ascension and that of the collectives in humanity. Now, this message is specifically for the twin flames and for the couples, the partnerships that are co-parenting. But we are aware, we know that there are also so many figures in this three-dimensional earth that are here in assistance of these roles. So the moment you tune into your higher realms is the moment where you know where your dharma lies, and when you know what is it that you are here to do, what your role is, especially with regards to the little ones that are coming through and that are already here. This newer generation that is here to be held in peace, love, light, and clarity, and especially in the discernment of the elders who are here to not put a price on the veil, but instead to work with it and not against it, so that the veil becomes speaker of the truth. What we refer to is the fact that there is a very clear, once again, we repeat, distinction and differentiation that needs to take place within each individual's heart in order to know what is happening in the external world. Not everything that you hear and you see is the purity of the reality. It is not grounded on the truth. And so once this differentiation has been made, once you as an elder are able to differentiate between the darkness and the light, then you can transmit this information into the other generations, which will be so grateful because they won't have to go through the trauma, the suffering, the pain that those of you have gone through in order to then go back again and revert to the original template. The original template we are talking about is that which is in connection with oneness, with source. When you are connected with that divine oneness, then you are in your dharmic path. And in that dharma, you are in your unique division. This means that you act as a spark of God, but for the benefit of the collective. This is what we are here for. This is what we are here to remind you. And this is what the whole journey of remembrance is. The idea, the fact that we are here all as one, as a collective, and that we interweave intertwine, co-create a reality that is enmeshed. We are affecting one another, even in other spiritual realms. The thing is that the more you can differentiate between the truth, the light, and the dark, the easier it gets to follow this dharmic path, and the easier it gets for the veil to be um, no longer concealed, so that we, other species from other realms, and even the younger generation are able to tap into it with much more ease, with less baggage than the one that many humanoids have carried and are still carrying. This is the challenge of the three-dimensional vessel and reality. So the more purification, the more we are helping you or allowing you to tune into the diamond light, the more that the younger generations will benefit, and as so the collective. This is an important message for any parent, for any elder, for anyone who is involved with the raising and childbearing of the children that are here to be, to live, to exist. It is in co-creation that we work best. So it is important for us that you tune in to your higher realms so that we can all communicate and co-create the world with the visions that we have. This is a world based on empathy, on love, on compassion, on awareness, on self-respect, self-honor, transparency, honesty. This is the world of the new earth. It needs to be envisioned first, and the vision needs to be held steady. This can only be done by the individuals who are here in constant connection with the higher realms, so that this information is transmitted, transferred, and allowed to be integrated and maintained in the grid. Otherwise, the grid keeps collapsing, and these visions are not anchored in this three-dimensional realm. We need you. We need you. We need you. If you are here listening to this message, we command you, we thank you for your time, and we allow you to know that as you exist, you may coexist. The importance is for you to differentiate between the darkness and the light so that you know where you stand and where your actions stem from. Once you know this, you can make better choices that affect the whole, the collective. These new individuals, the souls that have been incarnating in this earth, need you. They need this type of assistance so that they can unveil the veil, so that they can reach out and reach within and act from a space of accordance with their own purity and innocence. So we need more individuals who are tuning into the light, into the purity consciousness of the Isis essence, into the goddess, the goddesses, into the gods, Ka, the God source, into all these realms of reality that are coexisting in and within the light. The more individual humanoids who are able to do this, the more translucent the light is, and the more this crystalline grid expands. We do not need more suffering. It is painful for us in the higher realms to watch the kids of God to be suffering. There is no more space, no more time, no more energy needed to be given to suffering. We can suffocate otherwise. We need more individuals, especially conscious parents, who are following this path, the path of awakening, the path of the higher path. When you are tuned in to this crystalline grid, this crystalline light, then the evolvement, the ascension, the evolution, the positive impact and benefits that are taking place within the collective are for you to harbor and for everyone to enjoy. Now, it is an important task and responsibility, that of the elders, that of the conscious parents, to really stand true to the light, empowered in that self-confidence of moral action and knowing what it is that they are doing. No matter what principles they have been given from high up above, from the guidance from existence, from source, they must follow it now. We repeat, they must follow it now. They must follow it now. Otherwise, the whole system crumbles. When individuals, when little kids are allowed to play on their own without any rules, without any guidance, without any acceptance, when everything is valid, because in this three-dimensional world and matrix, the norms have been lopsided and kids are being given too much responsibility with an awareness that they yet do not have. They can have access to the whole world through the internet, and there is a lot of darkness that is being transpassed, that is being transferred through this medium, through the World Wide Web, so as to incorporate a certain level of challenge, of duality, of non-acceptance, of violence and inner aggression that is being transferred in the form of darkness into these little beings. We refer to games, platforms such as Roblox, and other multidimensional interactive video games that are corrupting our children's minds. When this takes place, there is a switch that is activated within them, within their brains, which they can no longer stop. The more you can retain them from accessing these higher yet darker realms, the better it is. We repeat, the more that you can allow to retain them from accessing these higher yet darker realms, the better it is. The better it is. The better it is. We are asking for your acceptance of the higher realms rules. You know which blueprints have been given to you, and so follow them as your moral conduct. No matter what imposition, what challenges, and what deviation and temptation these kids are introducing into your field in the form of distraction, in the form of rebellion, it is important for conscious parents to stay in their ground, in the principles of this moral awakening principles that they have been given, so as to receive the higher vibration and so as to guide these little beings into the best path. Otherwise, these kids are being transgressed by the lower, darker vibrations. We repeat, platforms such as Roblox have been endarkened. This means that the games that are being played in them are introducing a certain level of darkness into the kids. This brings about violence, inner aggression, the inability to control and harness their own power and their own minds, let alone their emotional intelligence, which means they no longer can relate to the world in the way that the new earth needs them to. This means in a compassionate way, in a focused, present way, in a way that is in transmittance of the light and the love that they harbor in their heart. This love is being broken by games and platforms that are in the World Wide Web. It is important for conscious parents to really listen to the norms that are being guided to those more conscious individuals and those elders who are in the higher awakening processes. In these levels, the information has been anchored and it is being embodied. So do not stray from your path. Do not stray from your path. to not stray from your path. We need you there. You are setting in stone the principles that are the new foundational values for the new earth. And hence, we need you to remember that. We need you to remember the importance of that. We need you to remember the importance of the vehicle that you are so that you can keep transmitting the moral values and the information that we are giving you so that you can give that to the world. This community, the one of the higher awareness, will otherwise crumble down into the current matrix of darkness. There are two systems that are taking place parallel. One is the awakening and the embodiment of this awakening by those individuals who have chosen to commit to their path and who are fully embodied in the New Earth's agreements. These are the ones that will receive the templates and that keep receiving the information that are anchoring the new values of the new earth. And there is another system that is being wiped down the drain. It is spiraling down into a lower vibration. This is being purged, it is being cleansed, it is being cleaned, and it no longer needs to be received by those other individuals who have done their inner work and are in their path of ascension, of awakening. So if you are here to hear the truth, you are here to be committed to those individuals who are here in that truth. This will resonate with you because it will resonate with your hearts. You will feel from now on the truth that resonates with you is the truth that resonates with the heart. Because we are all interconnected, we are all connected. This means that whatever is at that vibration, at that frequency, is resonant to each and every one of us. Whatever is outside of this interconnected frequency means it is out of love. And so it is not grounded in the truth. This will dissipate. It does take time. So we need you to be in this grounded space of essence so that we can keep transmitting to you the information that is important for the new earth to not collide. There is a shift happening, as you know, and it is up to these individuals to commit to their higher path so as to help humanity not collapse, not collapse, not collapse. We remind you of Lemurian, Atlantis, and other civilizations that did collapse in the past, if that is how you want to view reality in the form of past, present, and future. It is all occurring in the same timeline, in the same time frame. It is a matter of what perception you are accessing. Now, for information on conscious parenting, you can get in touch with the individuals responsible for this channel so that you can be led in the right path. The information that has been channeled to her is of the utmost right. It is grounded in the peace of the heart, in the higher awakening and awareness. It can be trusted. Should you follow this path, will you not fail? This is all about conscious parenting the earth, conscious parenting the elders, conscious parenting yourself. You may not have encountered any conscious parents in your awoken life, so this is the time to set the models. This is the time to awaken your heart. Now we have finished the transmission. We will leave the information on the conscious parenting path so that you too can follow. We are here to awaken you. We thank you for your time. We thank you for your energy. We shall be continuing to communicate with you through this path so that you can keep up with the so-called work of your awakening. in love and light, peace and clarity. Thank you for being with us. Namaste. And as always, remember to comment if there are any questions, if there are any comments that may aid you in your path. Remember the platforms that we have given you. Those names are important. They are not coming from the light. They must be evicted, evaded. They will no longer last. Thank you. Enclosure.